Thank you so much to all of you, my precious human family, for joining me tonight for another Ancestral Healing Zoom, this time to release energies related to war, racism, separation, and division. Whether you are here with me for the first time or have been with me many times, whether you are watching this now or watching this later, your presence is felt and honored. I thank you so much for choosing to participate with me in this very important healing work. We are joining together because we are choosing to release as much of the burden of pain and inappropriateness as we can that is related to the theme of the month. And we are also choosing to call forth the gifts and blessings that are present in our lineage to support us in this beautiful and wonderful great evolution. So I choose a different background every time I do one of these events that aligns with the energy that we are currently in. And today I am inspired to do this event in front of our precious planet, surrounded by love and the golden light of Christ consciousness. Many, many dark things are coming to light right now. And it is only when we see the dirt that we can begin the process of cleaning it up. Most of this dirt has existed a really, really long time, and more will yet be revealed. Many are having their foundations completely rocked with all of this new information coming out on so many levels: politics, food, medicine, media, technology, security. Light is just shining in a lot of places and showing us just how much dirt is there. And it's not pretty. So it's really important to support ourselves through all of this with love and compassion. When we're walking around triggered and upset by the horrible things that are going on, it is really difficult to show up in a balanced and rational state. So it's important to cultivate safety inside of our own bodies as much as possible, and to return to our rational mind so that we can come down out of fight or flight and show up as our best self and work on solutions and creating the reality that we really want. It's also important to act in the ways that we do have power. So if there's a victim or an atrocity that's literally right in front of you, happening in front of your face, then it's time to address that personally. That's the point where you personally get involved. But if it's on your screen, you need to evaluate whether it is to your benefit to remain glued to that screen and to keep going down those rabbit holes. Does it make you feel more empowered, or does it make you feel more powerless to know these things? Practice the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, it is going to be more beneficial to you to engage in media that regulates and calms you. Things that bring peace, wisdom, joy, laughter, creativity. The other 20% of the time, go ahead and remain informed, engage with the current events that are unfolding, and then take effective actions that are within your ability. So things like withdrawing your money and attention from the media perpetrators and products that are causing the harm is one really strong method that we have to induce change. The less that we spend our money, our time, our attention on the things that these very inappropriate beings are producing, the less demand there is, the less money they get, the less power that they have. So that is one effective thing that we can do. And it's not always easy because it's everywhere. It's everywhere, and it's very hard to avoid. If you feel like you need to speak out, and join action networks if you feel truly inspired and aligned. We each have a very important part to play, and you get to decide what your part is. I would encourage you to make these choices and take your actions from the most balanced and regulated place possible so that you can stay safe and that you can be as effective as you possibly can. And I thank you so much for choosing to join me in taking effective action today, as we are coming together in an effort to bring us just one more step closer to peace on earth. So let's begin with a meditation and a prayer to settle into the right frame of mind. And I invite you to do the affirmations with me, either silently or out loud. Please get comfortable in your body, whatever you are doing, whether you are sitting or standing, laying down, or listening while otherwise occupied. Be present here and now and take a nice deep breath. Let's relax into our bodies, knowing that we are safe and protected to be here now. Please affirm with me. We shine our light. We are now going to activate our universal calibration lattice, our toroid of consciousness. This is the totality of our energy field that contains all of our chakras, meridians, magnetic field, aura, and more. Please focus on your center below, which is approximately 24 inches beneath your feet, and affirm with me. I honor my body presence. I am here. Take a nice deep breath. And let's shift our focus to our center above, approximately 24 inches above our head, and affirm with me. I honor my soul presence. I remember I am. Another nice deep breath. Now focus on your core consciousness, the column of light and energy flowing through your center that contains all of your chakras. And please affirm with me. I honor my spirit of infinite love and wisdom presence. I know I am. We join together through braiding the light fibers of our individual universal calibration lattices to create this activation and clearing today, honoring the uniqueness and inner wisdom of each person present. We take another deep breath and we acknowledge the beautiful benevolence and abundance of Gaia. We ground ourselves deeply into the earth, bringing in the energy of garnet to assist us in tuning in to the new frequencies on this planet. Please affirm with me. I honor you, Gaia, my beautiful home. Thank you for supporting us, nourishing us, and loving us always. Take another deep breath. And we join our intention together right now to create a heart coherence, knowing that we too are included in these energies of benevolence as we pray for intervention. As we heal ourselves, we heal others. As we heal others, we heal ourselves. Take another deep breath, and you may close your eyes if you wish. Dear Source, Creator, Universe, God, we thank you for our lives. We thank you for this moment. We thank you for all that came before and all that ever will come after. We come before you now to ask for assistance in healing and transmuting the inappropriate energies that are on our planet now. We ask that all energies interfering with the flourishing of all life be transformed and transmuted now into only love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance through all space-time continuum in every dimension. We ask to be placed on the fastest possible timeline for ascension of ease and grace. If it can be healed or repaired, please heal and repair it. If it can be prevented or averted, please prevent or avert it. If it must be destroyed and dismantled, please destroy and dismantle it. Let all that is needed happen for the greatest possible good of all, whatever that looks like. And may the energy of solutions arise in every area it is needed. We ask that divine synchronicity be activated for all who are praying for intervention, and that benevolent outcomes occur for all who are seeking divine assistance at this time. Place the needed answers in their paths. Make it obvious. Make them look. We speak now to the divinity that resides in the hearts of all those who participate in and contribute to the inappropriateness in humanity, those who are responsible for harm and violations of sovereignty. We call forth your highest healed soul selves to step forward into this now time and blossom compassion and integrity into your hearts. May your hearts become filled with so much love and joy that all harmful ways are immediately discontinued and your paths are turned towards healing the damage that was done. So be it, and so it is. I am so very grateful it is done. If your eyes were closed during this prayer, you may open them now. Thank you so much for taking compassionate action with me to assist with the healing of our precious planet and our human family. Many of you have been with me many times for this event. However, if you're new and you're not sure what this event is all about and how it works, I do have a video explanation, which will be posted as part of this video replay in the comments. So please do check that out. We're going to do a couple of oracle readings to help us understand a little bit more about what's going on with the planet right now. And if you're interested, this is my favorite prism oracle. So when I use the prism oracle, it's just one word and a color. And so it kind of guides the intuitive process and tunes me into the energy. I like this because it doesn't have a lot of, it has complexity, but the complexity is basically the direction where you're being aimed, and then the information comes through. So we're going to go 5 cards. The first one is energy moving out, and the energy moving out is stop. Stop. I feel like this is really asking us to pause and check on where we are right now. How is your nervous system doing? Are you calm and regulated, or are you feeling activated? Can you feel your body tense and braced? I feel like we need to really come back to our bodies and start learning how to cultivate feelings of physical safety within ourselves so that we can navigate through this time as much as possible. And sometimes that means we have to stop engaging with the things that are activating us. That doesn't mean we don't care. That doesn't mean that we are not going to do everything possible to make a difference and make that better. But what it does mean is that we're going to recognize that our nervous system, our physical body, our mental state, our emotions need care, and that we are most effective when we stop churning in imbalance and approach these problems from a more balanced, rational state. Not always the easiest thing to do. Yeah, speaking from personal experience on that. Energy moving in is cleanse. This is something that is so needed right now. Like this whole planet, we just got dirt showing everywhere. Oh my goodness, gravy. Like it is bad. And many of these things are things that I've been aware of for a lot of years. And now that it's coming forward and everyone is really freaking out about it and seeing it on the news, like I do feel like justice is coming. I do feel like this is a catalyst for a cleansing of these terrible, inappropriate, dark things. The muck and the mud, the poison and the toxic humanity that is coming to light. We are looking at all of this and we are all collectively going, that ain't right. We're not here for this. Let's do something about it. Let's clean it up. And so cleanse is the energy moving in, and that is very, very good. I don't expect it's going to be pleasant though. Anybody ever clean up a hoarder's house, or have you seen the show Hoarders? It's kind of like that. I mean, we've got a giant, massive mess on our hands. It's not going to be pleasant to clean it up. And the lesson we are learning right now is caution. Caution. And I feel like this is speaking about, where are we putting our trust? Where are we putting our attention? Where are we putting our energy and our effort? And are we reacting from a place of activation and triggered, or are we coming to this from a place of, all right, I've cared for my body, I'm regulated, I considered this rationally, let's move forward? I think that this is a caution to pay more attention to our state of being, because when we are activated, again, we're not rational and we're not prone to making the best decisions. So do pay attention to when you get activated, because your warning signs are going off. Caution, 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 about to make some potential irrational decisions. Not necessarily bad ones, rationality isn't the end all be all. Acting from your gut, acting from your feelings does not always lead to the worst possible outcome. But I've also experienced so many times when it does, when I've been activated and just popping off about something and ended up inadvertently making the situation worse instead of better, when better was my intent. We're more likely to make the situation better if we can come to it from a regulated state. Outcome of this period in our advice from our higher self is the next one. Advice from our higher self is growth. Growth. This is really pushing us to grow as humanity. This is really pushing us as a species to become more emotionally mature. Because right now, as a species, humanity is technologically advanced, but emotionally very immature. We're kind of like emotional teenagers as a species. And teenagers are not known for making the best decisions. They're known for making messes, hiding them, deceiving, rebelling, doing things they're not supposed to do for the sake of having to learn those lessons for themselves. And so it's time to come into our adulthood as humanity, and this can only happen in a person by person process. So the more that each of us can show up as emotionally mature people, as rational adults, as compassionate, kind human beings towards ourselves and towards others, the more that we're going to grow, and the more that we are going to see the changes that we hope and want in this world. And it's the kind of growth that starts slow and then gets really big. I don't know if you've ever watched weeds grow, but it's like, okay, day one, it's this little bitty thing. Day two, it's a little bit bigger. Day three, now all of a sudden you got a weed. Day four, like, how big is this thing going to get? And then the outcome of this period in our life is going to be peace. Oh, I love seeing that. I love seeing that. What an incredible outcome. And I think that this is a peace that we are going to have to cultivate for ourselves, because the world is not going to settle down into peace for quite some time. The mess that we have is really quite big, and it's going to need a lot of work to clean it up. But for those of us that are doing the work to become emotionally mature, doing the work to take good care of ourselves, doing the work to make decisions that are going to support our health physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, as well as the health and well being of the world and the community around us. We are going to be the ones that are able to cultivate peace inside of the chaos. And that peace will spread because peace is a coherent frequency. And coherent frequencies have more strength than incoherent frequencies. Did you know that one person meditating in the street can lower crime rates in like a 10-block radius? And that when you get 8 or more people together, like what we have tonight, if we get 8 or more people together meditating and working together to cultivate peaceful energy, it literally has the ability to shift the entire world in a measurable way. There have been really cool experiments, and there's another one coming up from the Heart Math Institute, where there's going to be a global meditation of hundreds of people coming together at exactly the same time, doing a global meditation. And there's going to be scientists around the world that are going to actually have their little BioWell machines, and they're going to measure the environment. I have the BioWell machine. I don't have the upgrades in order to measure that myself. And I'm trying to decide whether I want to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to participate that in that myself. But I figure, I'm doing this and it's pretty good. All right. So that is really beautiful. And the other energy that has been coming up a lot lately in this time has been the dragons. And the dragons are coming in again tonight with messages for us, to let us know that we are not alone. On a spiritual level, we are protected, we are being assisted. And so we're doing 3 dragons. So the first one is the Pleiadian Vermilion Dragon. And I can't help but notice how those colors like really correspond with the background behind me. All right, so let's see. Vermilion Dragon. I love this deck and I hate this deck because like I really do wish that it was alphabetized. All right, so the Vermilion Dragon, firepower, dynamism, magnetism are the 3 words on this card. Deep in the fire chamber of the dragon, there is a source of creative energy that flows dynamically, magnetically, and powerfully. It is the gift of the Mother, Father, God to the dragons to wield this power because they hold it in alignment with the purity of their heart and the massive unconditional love that they reflect to all beings. The energy of the Vermilion Dragon of the Pleiades is this stream of deeply loving power. They say dragons are fierce. Indeed, they are fiercely protective, fiercely loyal, and fiercely loving. It comes from this place deep within the belly. It is time to get in touch with your own fire chamber, your power that flows out through the heart space and is released as in the dragon's fiery breath. Beyond all the woundings around your power over many incarnations, as these are seen and released, you will have to stoke the fire and remember how to breathe within it. Wrap your wings around you and breathe deep into the center within. When you reconnect to your core here, you will begin to feel dynamically creative and powerful again, like your own sun, and things can begin to magnetize to you. First, you have to be it. All right, so that's card number 1. Card number 2 is the Platinum Dragon. The Platinum Dragon. Let's see, Platinum Dragon. And this one is inner union, self-awareness, and overcoming resistance. So, divine union, pay attention to what is happening within your field. The energy of the platinum dragon is about bringing your inner worlds into a space of union and communication with each other. You may be on notice that something is askew as your inner world and outer world try to align with each other. A very subtle nudge in the tenderness, a very subtle nudge in tenderness or opening to receive, maybe even a call to really embrace all that you are is in order to allow a deeper state of merge to come into the place within your inner planes. The sixth dimensional framework held by the Syrian dragons is most directly connected to the expansion into these inner planes within yourself. The platinum dragon's presence is also signaling that it is time to focus on this inner work. Let go of the external stresses and worries. When your inner plane aligns into coherence, it will flow into the external as well, and things begin to magically fall into place. Where can you feel your biggest resistance that you need to surrender and walk through? This I feel like is a really beautiful alignment with that other reading. I feel like this is definitely talking about that need to regulate, that need to come into coherence. And then the final dragon showing up is our hot pink dragon, hot pink diamond dragon, also a Pleiadian dragon, confidence, vigilance, and intuition. So I'd be back over in this direction. This is the dragon of attainment. This lovely dragon of the Pleiades holds the mother energy within the ascension and reunification process. Look at that alignment with the platinum dragon. They're talking about the unification. She holds an energy that flashes rapidly in and out like a strobe light between her magnificent hot pink and that of pure diamond. She is showing you rapid transitions that you are in right now. Every instant brings new awareness, perception, insight, and advancement if you are paying attention. Like the divine mother, she holds space, yet guides you forward by letting you make and learn from your choices. She wants you to pay attention in this moment. Don't let a single thing slip by unnoticed because there are markers and guideposts at every step. Divine synchronicity is truly lighting your way, and each step is a choice point that leads to the next, strung together as they lay out your ascension path. She may be showing you to really hone in to your own intuitive knowing and trust it more. Beautiful. That is really beautiful. All right. So those are three beautiful and timely and really quite aligned dragon messages for us that do seem to be absolutely confirming the same things that we were hearing from the Prism Oracle, which I think is amazing. I love when that happens. And in honor of helping us to be more regulated in this time, I am breaking out a new deck. This is the Movement Therapy deck. This is actually 52 mindful movement exercises that help regulate your nervous system and process trauma. I don't know about you, but I've been a little bit traumatized by what I've been reading in the news lately. How about it? How about it? So let's see, what three exercises can we take from this today in order to practice? And I want to do three instead of one because sometimes the one's not quite working and it really helps to grab another one and try that one out. So this first one is the child's pose. So you sit on your shins while your chest rests on your upper thighs. Rest your forehead on the floor in front of your knees and gently extend your arms out in front of you. This pose improves circulation and calms the mind and the body as it reinforces physical support and safety throughout the body. Now, we definitely could use some more feeling safe right now. So that's a yoga pose. I will see if I can find a good picture of that, and I will put that in the report for everyone. Here's another really good one. Get back to nature. Get back to nature. Take a walk outside. Pay attention to the sights and sounds around you. Put your phone down. Walking in nature has been shown to reduce cortisol and stress hormones in general. Good one. Take a walk in nature. Let Gaia support you. And then finally, the head cradle, the head cradle. So place one hand across your forehead and the other hand at the base of your skull. Apply gentle pressure to your head as you cradle it with your hands. Allow your head to be heavy as you slowly breathe into your hands. The head cradle helps to provide comfort and security. It can be reminiscent of being cradled as a baby. So that is one that I was just able to demonstrate for you. So it's one hand in the front, one hand in the back, and basically you just support your own head as you are just breathing gently into it. So that's the head cradle. So 3 somatic practices to help you feel more safe and regulated inside of your body. So those will also be in the report. Now we're going to move on to our releases. So we all have a legacy of trauma that has been passed down from our ancestors, and these energies tend to affect us in one of 4 ways. The first way is that we tend to manifest that energy easily and over again, almost like a theme in our life. The second way is we run away from that energy. We try to never feel or express it, act opposite to it as often as possible. The third way is we teeter-totter back and forth between manifesting and running away. And then the fourth way is that we're just a placeholder, passing it down to the next generation, not really manifesting it one way or the other. So keep these in mind as we are going through these releases. Try and see which way that it affects you, or you might even be able to see a pattern of it within your family. I have my list of everyone who has been here to participate today. We've got 36, so a little bit of a smaller group today. And we are going to be releasing in the order that each person's request came in. Not all of them are here. And one of the lovely things about this kind of work, as well as all of the energy healing work that I do, is that it is not required for you to be present in order to receive the releases and receive the healing energy. As long as I have permission, I am able to do the work, which makes it really easy and convenient for those that have difficult time fitting appointments in your schedule. So if you're interested in perhaps working with me on an individual basis, I do invite you to make an appointment with me at phoenixhealingcreations.com. So starting with myself, my intention is going to be, let's release the very oldest inherited trapped emotion or belief that is contributing to the energies of war, racism, separation, and division in this world. Some individuals do have specific intentions regarding their releases, and I intend that these intentions be honored for the best and highest good of all. And for those of you who are here with me live today, thank you so much. And I would love to know if the energy that is coming up from your ancestry feels personally relevant to you. So as we are going through these releases, I invite you to open your mic and chime in. Let me know if your release is relevant to you, or you can type it in the chat box and I will read it as those comments come in. Starting with myself. Okay. Do I have an emotion? A belief, a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under victim. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's a belief: others dominate me. Others dominate me. I've definitely felt that at more than one point in my life. Is this inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father, from his mother, father, from his father? How many generations back? More than 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 310, 20, more than 315, 310, 11, 12, 312 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. I release the belief others dominate me from my entire family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Sherry Bradford, you are the next individual. I'm getting my bracelets out of the way because they keep clicking on my keyboard and I don't like it. All right. So, Sherry, do you have an emotion, a belief? We got a belief. Column A, there's something under love. Column A, column B, there's something under others. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 1, 2, 3. Here's a belief: I am not part of the group. I am not part of the group. Have you ever felt that way, Sherry? Please do let me know. Is this inherited from your mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother? How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 710, 20, more than 715, 710, 11, 12, 712 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release the belief I am not part of the group from every affected root and branch of your family tree. And Sherry just texted, yes, school days in particular. Thank you for your confirmation. Tanya Kosiak is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else, confusion, defensiveness, defensiveness. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 610, 20, more than 615, 615, 16, 17, 18, 618 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release the feeling of defensiveness from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Tanya. Have we released that? Yes. Daryl Blusnavage is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? Belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, column B, we've got something under control. Section 1, 2, number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to do it. I have to do it. As if like have no choice to do something. Inherited from mother or father, inherited from father. This feels like going off to war. Oh God. Not a pleasant energy. Inherited from mother, father, father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, 510, 20. More than 515, 515, 16, 17, 18, 19, 519 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief, I have to do it, from every affected root and branch of your family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Katie Pruding is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, we've got something under communication. Column A, something under authority. Section 1, number 1, 2, I always need to please authority. I want to change that to the word obey. I always need to obey authority. Is this inherited from mother's side? Yes. From her mother? Yes. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, 510, 20, more than 515, 510, 510 generations back, starting with a male, female, starting with a female. We release the belief I always need to obey authority from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Katie. Have we released that? Yes. Kimberly Pruding is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, column B, something under power. Column A, column B, something under effort. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, 2, 3. It's not worth it when I know I'll fail. Interesting. Is this inherited from your mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father? How many generations? 100, 200, 300, more than 250, 210, 20, 30, 40, more than 235, 231, 23, 233 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief. It's not worth it when I know I'll fail from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Kimberly. Have we released that? Yes. Andy Marinka is next. Is this in emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Anger, inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 710, 20, 30, 40, more than 735, 731, 2, 3, 4, 734 generations back, starting with a male, female, starting with the female. We release the feeling of anger from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Andy. Have we released that? Yes. Ellen Workaw is next. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, column B, something under death. Section 1, 2. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll never be ready to die. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, 510, 20, 30, 40, more than 535, 531, 531 generations back, starting with the male. This is kind of a yucky energy too. Like this guy is doing all kinds of inappropriate stuff, trying to extend his life. Yes, we release this inherited energy. I will never be ready to die from every affected root and branch of your family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Dan Workaw is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Conflict. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, more than 765, 761, 2, 762 generations back, starting with a male. Oh, this one is a particularly difficult one to do. These energies that are coming up are really hard. A lot of war stuff, a lot of inappropriate stuff. I'll spare you the details. Bad enough that I need to know. We release this feeling of conflict from every affected root and branch of your family tree, all past and future generations. Have we fully released that? Yes. Beth Workaw is the next individual in motion of belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1. Number 1, 2, I can't relate to others' feelings. Yeah, well, that's at the heart of a lot of atrocities for sure. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 710, 20, 30, more than 725, 720, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 725 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release the belief I can't relate to others' feelings from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Beth.
Those feelings from all of my ancestors on all family tree sides.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand what you were saying, Elizabeth.
That's because I don't know how I got off mute and I was doing things and releasing
Okay,
stuff on my end. I'm so sorry.
that's quite all right. Well, I'm just really glad that you're here. So thank you for participating and thank you for assisting. Because goodness knows this is real heavy stuff today.
It really is. Thank you.
Yes, yes. All right. Catherine Avolio is the next individual. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, we've got something under divine. Column A, we've got something under God. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God doesn't care. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 410, 20, 30, more than 425, 425, 6, 7, 8, 9, 429 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief God doesn't care from every root and branch of your family tree, Catherine. Have we released that? Yes. Joseph Avolio is next. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, column B, something under power. Column A, column B, something under strength. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, okay, I guess it's not in this list. So what is this? We got a belief here. What does this feel like? This feels like this feels like I need to crush them. I need to crush them. And them being anyone who defies me. So this feels like a real guy in power. This feels like someone who has been raised with a lot of privilege and no empathy, and his only purpose is to make his kingdom greater. And so he's out there, just anybody who even mildly irritate him, just like bugs. All right. Inherited from your mother, father's side, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 785, 780, 80, 785, 6, 7, 8, 788 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this belief I need to crush them from every root and branch of your family tree. Joseph. Have we released that? Yes. Abby Rowe is the next individual. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under choices. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My life is not my own. This one's kind of heartbreaking. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, more than 810, 20, more than 815, 810, 11, 12, 812 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief my life is not my own from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Abby. Have we released that? Yes. Steve Rowe is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? Belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, column B, we've got something under worth. Section 1, number 1, 2, I am less favored. Ooh. Oh gosh, this one's coming with real like social climbing energy. Like this is like a second born son to a some sort of a throne. And he literally kills his brother to get the throne. And still continues with this feeling of inferiority for his entire life. So he's always trying to prove that he's like worthy. Ugh. And he's not doing it in nice ways either. Not a nice guy. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, more than 755, 751, 2, 752 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this belief from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Steve. We release that belief. I am less favored. Have we released that? Yes. All right. And so for those of you who are new, anytime that I am doing this ancestral work, I get impressions, feelings, thoughts. They feel like memories of something that I've lived through and experienced. I can actually see a whole snapshot and it like downloads in a second, and then I clear it and then it goes. But let me tell you that the second or two that I'm channeling it, it's pleasant, not always pleasant. I expected this one to not be very pleasant today. Carolyn Jamate, you are here with me today. Let's see what you're bringing to the table. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under power. Column A, we've got something under performance. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3. If I'm wrong, people will lose respect for me. I feel like this resonance is like so strong among all of the power structures in the world today. It's like, God forbid any of them ever admit that they're wrong and just change course. Like, can we? Can we please? Seriously. All right. So, what do you think, Carolyn? Is this something that resonates with you? Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 850, more than 855, 850, 1, 2, 3, 853 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. All right. So, Carolyn, the energy was, if I'm wrong, people will lose respect for me. She just posted that I froze. So, maybe a little technical difficulty. Hopefully, I'm coming through now. What do you think? Is that something that resonates with you? And she says, okay, yes, yes. All right. Thank you for the confirmation. We release the inherited belief, if I'm wrong, people will lose respect for me from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Carolyn. Thank you. Have we released that? Yes. Catherine Hoover is the next individual. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, column B, we've got something under safety. Section 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, I fear the future. This is another one that's really prevalent in like so many of the decisions that are being made up at the top that end up not being very good. We can't ever like suffer a loss or contract as a company because it's the end of the world, and so they're just always so reactive and looking at the short-term picture because like, well, we can't possibly plan for the future. Like, what would that be? Anyway, is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 710, 20, 30, 40, more than 735, 731, 2, 3, 4, 734 generations back, starting with a male. We release the belief, I fear the future, from every root and branch of your family tree, Catherine. Have we released that? Yes. Hey, Fisher is the next one, and she is here with us. So I'd love to know if this is relevant for you, whatever comes up. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under sabotage. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I fear my own greatness. I fear my own greatness. Oh, that's very interesting. So it almost feels like imposter syndrome and like having to make decisions that are too big and over the top in order to prove that I am great enough for this position. And that ends up like kind of backfiring in a lot of ways and leading to a lot of not such great decisions. So what do you think, Kay? Is that something? She says, oh yeah, very relevant. Okay, so is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, 30, 40, more than 835, 835, 6, 7, 8, 838 generations back. Starting with a male. We release the belief, I fear my own greatness from every root and branch of your family tree. K. Have we released that? Yes. Andrea Marshall is next, and she is here. So if this is relevant to you, you can unmute your mic or type in the chat. Let me know what you think. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under responsibility. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, 2, here's a belief. I have more responsibility than I can handle. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 460, 470, 480, more than 475, 475, 6, 7, 8, 478 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. And this feels very much like a lot of decisions to be made, a lot of balls in the air. Things are getting neglected because this is taking up too much attention. And it's just one person stretched way too thin and trying to do too much stuff at once without enough people to really help support the work that needs to be done. So what do you think, Andrea? Do you relate to that? And you're welcome to unmute if you like. Or if you're listening while otherwise occupied, no worries, you can type in later. But we'll go ahead and release it. So we release this belief, I have more responsibility than I can handle from every root and branch of your family tree, Andrea. Have we fully released that? Yes. Angel Parsons is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Belief. Column A, we've got something under communication. Column A, we've got something under expression. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, I need to apologize for my opinion. Is this inherited from mother from father, father's side, from his mother, father, from his father, 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 60, 70, more than 365, 361, 2, 362 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief I need to apologize for my opinion from every root and branch of your family tree, Angel. Have we released that? Yes. Tammy Starnes is the next individual. And I'm going to pause this for a second because I need to blow my nose. Okay, Tammy Starnes, what do you got for me? Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we've got something under communication. Column A, authority. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is bad to disobey authority. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 785, 785, 6, 786 generations, starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. We release the belief it is bad to disobey authority from every root and branch of your family tree, Tammy. Have we released that? Yes. Allison Goldstein is the next individual. Cis and emotion, column A, column B, row 6, somewhere else, pride, shame, shame. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 910, more than 905, 900, 901, 902, 903, 903 generations back, starting with the male. We release this feeling of shame from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Allison. Have we released that? Yes. Mike Dawson is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Blaming, blaming. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, 30, 40, more than 835, 835, 6, 7, 837 generations back. Starting with the male. Release this feeling of blaming from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Mike. Have we released that? Yes. Ezra Lester, you are the next individual. Is this an emotion or belief? Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under boundaries. Section 1, 2, number 1, 2. Here's a belief: I don't trust others. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, more than 755, 750, 751, 2, 3, 4, 754 generations back, starting with a male. We release this belief: I don't trust others from every root and branch of your family tree, Ezra. Have we released that? Yes. Elizabeth Steele, you are next, and I know you're here. Let's see what you've got for me. All right. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 1, 2. Here's a belief: I have no friends. I have no friends. Inherited from father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 610, 20, 30, more than 625, 625, 6, 7, 8, 628 generations back, starting with a male. What do you think, Elizabeth? Relevant?
Yeah, it is. And you said my dad's side too, right?
Yes, I did.
Because that'd be very true for that side of the family too. So,
All right. Well, thank you very much for confirming that that is relevant. I appreciate you. All right. So we release this belief: I have no friends from every root and branch of your family tree, Elizabeth. Have we released that? Yes. Zayden Lyles is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 1, somewhere else. Effort unreceived. Effort unreceived. Let me give you a definition of that, because this is one that we know what it is, but we don't usually use these words to describe it. Effort unreceived is defined as when one's work, achievements, attempts, or endeavors are not accepted or recognized when one's best effort is not considered good enough, a feeling of being unappreciated, not feeling approved of or validated. So is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 410, 20, 30, 40, more than 435, 430, 430 generations back, starting with a male. We release this feeling of effort unreceived from every root and branch of your family tree, Zayden. Have we released that? Yes. Juliana is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under financial. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's a belief: I keep selling myself short. This actually feels like somebody who's gotten bamboozled more than once. And basically, when, found out the details of the transaction, ended up that they got the short end of the stick. There were factors that they didn't know about. And this happened way more than once. And then this person felt very stupid. So inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, more than 775, 771, 2, 772 generations back, starting with a male. We release the belief: I keep selling myself short from every root and branch of your family tree, Juliana. Have we released that? Yes. Annabelle Fitchie is next. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we've got something under communication. Column A, we've got something under authority. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3. I am a rebel against all authority. I can relate to that. That's all right. Is this inherited from mother's side? Yes. From her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 310, 20, 30, more than 325, 321, 2, 3, 4, 324 generations back, starting with the male. We release the belief: I am a rebel against all authority from every root and branch of your family tree, Annabelle. Have we released that? Yes. Megan LaGuardia is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, we've got something under self. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't accept myself. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 785, 785, 6, 7, 787 generations back, starting with a male. We release the belief: I can't accept myself from every root and branch of your family tree, Megan. Have we released that? Yes. Landon LaGuardia is next. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we've got something under communication. Column A, column B, we've got something under ego. Section 1, number 1, everything has to be my way. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 610, 20, 30, 40, more than 635, 635, 6, 7, 8, 9, 639 generations back, starting with the male. We release the belief: everything has to be my way from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Landon. Have we released that? Yes. Weston LaGuardia is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Anger, bitterness, bitterness. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 710, 20, more than 715, 710, 11, 711 generations back. Starting with a male, starting with a female. And coming with a side of Slurpee. Sorry, some joke, 7-Eleven. All right, so we release that inherited feeling of bitterness from every root and branch of your family tree, Weston. Have we released that? Yes. Jackson LaGuardia is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported, unsupported. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother, father, from her father. 100, 200, 300, more than 250, 60, 70, 80, more than 275, 6, 7, 8, 9, 279 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the feeling of unsupported from every root and branch of your family tree, Jackson. Have we released that? Yes. Victoria Axworthy is next, and you are here, so I'll love to know if this is relevant for you. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under responsibility. Section 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, 2, 3, I need permission from others. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, more than 775, 775, 6, 7, 8, 9, 779 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And this particular energy feels like would have a difficult time initiating, like not sure how you would be received, like afraid of rejection, feeling like it's always more comfortable if somebody invites you or tells you specifically, gives you permission rather than just asserting yourself. So that's how this energy feels. What do you think, Victoria? Would that be something that is relevant for you? And she says, definitely resonates. Thank you very much for your confirmation. We release this inherited belief, I need permission from others. We release this from every affected root and branch of your family tree, all past and future generations. Have we fully released that? Yes. Andrea Brittingham is next. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under codependency. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3. Here's a belief, I feel used. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 60, 70, 80, more than 875, 870, 1, 2, 3, 4, 874 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief, I feel used, from every root and branch of your family tree, Andrea. Have we released that? Yes. Jay Pearson is next. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, column B, something under power. Column A, something under ability. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, 2, 3. Here's a belief, I'm not strong enough. Inherited from your mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 910, 20, 30, more than 925, 921, 920, 1, 2, 3, 4, 924 generations back, starting with a male. This one feels like, because he doesn't feel strong enough, he like basically resorts to brute strength and hurting and beating and using force to get his way. We release this inherited belief, I'm not strong enough, from every root and branch of your family tree, Jay. Have we released that? Yes. Mary, you are next, and you are also here. Thank you so much. And I would love to know if this resonates with you. Is this an emotion of belief? Belief, column A, column B. We've got something under survival. Column A, something under victim. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, section 6. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody understands me. Nobody understands me.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, more than 410, 20, 30, 40, more than 435, 430, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 435 generations back. Starting with a male, female, starting with a female. We release the belief nobody understands me from every root and branch of your family tree, Mary. Have we released that? Yes. And then we got a couple of family members here. Mary, if you want to comment, you're welcome. If you don't want to, that's okay too. So Paul Amlong, is this an emotion of belief? Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under partner. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, 2, 3. Here's a belief: I can't trust my partner. And it feels like I want to finish that sentence, not to betray me. So this feels like a pattern of some serious betrayal in this particular political dynamic from way back when. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 910, 20, more than 915, 910, 11, 12, 912 generations back, starting with a male, starting with a male. Okay, so you feel like he's opposite to that? That tracks, that tracks. It also kind of feels like it would manifest in a inability to like confide in one's partner, like to share the inner world, because like just that can't have that used against this particular ancestor. So we release this inherited belief: I can't trust my partner not to betray me from every root and branch of your family tree, all past and future generations, Paul. Have we released that? Yes. Liam Amlong is next. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, we've got something under communication. Column A, something under authority. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't accept feedback or correction. I would just like to term that criticism. I can't accept criticism is the more accurate statement, and it feels like any kind of feedback or correction is considered criticism. All right, so and she says LOL, very true from her perspective. And on Paul, she says probably not able to share completely, so that makes sense. Thank you. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 910, 20, 30, more than 925, 921, 2, 922 generations back, starting with a male. We release the belief I can't accept criticism from every root and branch of your family tree, Liam. Have we released that? Yes. Tom Vaverka is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, panic. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, more than 815, 810, 11, 12, 13, 813 generations back. Starting with a male, starting with a male. We release this feeling of panic from every root and branch of our family tree, Tom. Have we released that? Yes. And then here's Tommy Vaverka Jr., our last one for the day. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else. Confusion, confusion. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 410, 20, more than 415. 410, 11, 411 generations back, starting with a male, starting with a male. We release the feeling of confusion from every root and branch of your family tree, Tommy. We have now finished with everyone on the list. We hereby release all of these energies from every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations. Every family member that has been touched by any of these energies at all, we fully release them now. All right, beautiful. I'm curious if the 36 of us who have signed up for this event share any inherited trapped energies that are related to this particular theme. That's a yes. How many do we share today? More than 10, more than 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 together. So we're going to release those of us who signed up today. We're getting a big release today. All right, so first I'm going to release these through my own ancestry just because that's easiest. And just know that if you have signed up to participate in this event, that you too share this ancestor. This is the common points that we all share together, where our families trees intersect. So hi, family. All right, first energy. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Blaming, dread, dread. Inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. More than 11, 12. More than 1150, 1110, 20, 30, 1125, 1121, 2, 3. 1,123 generations back. Holy guacamole. Starting with a male, female, starting with a female. We release this feeling of dread from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Number 2, is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Blaming, dread, fear, fear. Inherited from my mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. More than 950, 910, 20, 30. More than 925, 921, 2, 3, 4, 5. 925 generations back. Starting with a male. We release this feeling of fear from every root and branch of our family tree. Ooh. Oh gosh, I'm getting some physical sensations on that one. Like burning sensation in the lungs, like being surrounded by fire. Ooh, that hurts. All right. Have we released that? Yes. Fading. All right, good. Is this next one an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else. Confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, stubbornness, stubbornness. Oh no, not me. Not all of you either. I prefer to think of it as determined. All right, inherited from my mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 11, 12, 13, more than 1250, 60, 70, more than 1265, 1261, 2, 3, 1,263 generations back, starting with the male. That's a lot of stubborn people. We release this feeling of stubbornness from every affected root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Ooh, that particular branch of stubbornness killed a lot of folks. It really did. All right, number 4. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else. Failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, lack of control. Inherited from my mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, 600, 700, 800, 900,000, more than 950, 60, more than 955, 955, 6, 7, 8, 9, 959 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. We release the feeling of lack of control from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Number 5. Is this an emotion of belief? We got to believe. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under financial. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, number 2, I don't have abundance. Anybody here relate to that? Yes, it's true, Kay. Stubbornness can absolutely also save your life. But that particular resonance was very associated with somebody that just had to have his way no matter what. And there was a chain of kind of tyrants that had to have their way no matter what. And the no matter what included a lot of force against a lot of other people. So, yeah, that's why it was yucky to me. But yeah, you're right. Stubbornness can absolutely save our lives as well. Because sometimes you got to be stubborn to get things done and to save your own life. All right. So I don't have abundance. Is this inherited from my mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 985, 980, 981, 981 generations back. Starting with a male, starting with a male. And this is very associated with conquest. I don't have abundance, they do. Let's go get it. Ah, family of humanity. I love them all so much. And I wish that we all made better decisions. We release this belief I don't have abundance from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Number 6. Is this an emotion of belief? Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1, 2. Number 1, others have to earn my love. Ooh. Is this inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father? Honestly, I feel like this is coming down both sides, like for me. I feel that resonance. My father's side, from his mother, from his father, from his father. More than, okay, I feel switched. Unswitch myself, unswitch myself, unswitch myself. All right. More than 500, more than 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 11, 12, 13, 14, more than 1350, 1310, 1320, 1330, so 1330, 1335, 1331, 2, 3, 4, 1334 generations back. Anybody else relate to that? Like you had to earn somebody's love in your life? Because yeah. Starting with a male, starting with a male. We release that belief Others have to earn my love from every root and branch of our family tree, all past and future generations. Tori says so much. Yeah, me too. Have we released that? Yes. Number 7. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got another belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under power. Column A, something under ability. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5. Nobody thinks I can do it. And that feels like, and I want to add, and I must prove them wrong. So that would be the full energy of this. No one thinks I can do it, and I must prove them wrong. And this feels like in a battlefield kind of a way. So anybody else relate to this? This, honest to God. I feel a little called out by this one. All right, we're getting some hearts. Is this inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father? From his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, more than 1,000, more than 6, 7, 8, 9,000, more than 950, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, more than 935, 930, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 935 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. We release the belief no one thinks I can do it, and I must prove them wrong from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. And number 8, last one we're all sharing. Is this an emotion, a belief? Belief. Column A, column B, we've got something else under survival. Column A, column B, we've got something under control. Section 1, 2, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a belief. I have to lie about it. I want to actually remove the words about it and just say I have to lie. And this feels like a lot of political machinations. This feels like I'm lying to the populace. This feels like I'm lying to the advisors. This feels like I'm lying to those other people. This feels like I have a goal. I will literally say and do anything in order to get that goal, including telling everybody lies. And that's kind of what this resonance is. And I feel like this has contributed to a lot of inappropriateness in humanity over a very long period of time. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from my father's side, from his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, more than 1,000, more than 12, more than 1,500, more than 11, more than 12, more than 1150, 11, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1140, 1140, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1145 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with a male. We release the belief I have to lie from every affected root and branch of our family tree, all past and future generations, every family member that has been touched by any of these beliefs. We fully release them right now. Have we fully released that? Yes. All right. Anytime we release a belief, it leaves a hole in the subconscious mind that is called a subconscious gap. Do we need to address any subconscious gaps for our ancestry and ourselves with some positive replacement beliefs? That's a yes. How many positive beliefs do we need to download to our collective ancestry? More than 10, more than 5, 5, 6. We could use 6 positive new statements. So you guys are going to help me out with this. We're going to kind of develop these together. So is most beneficial, optimal, positive replacement belief for our ancestry right now. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under victim. Positive statements, section 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, 2, 3, here's a belief. I am loved, cherished, and valued. And I want to say by others, God, and myself. How much of the inappropriateness in this world has just basically been because people don't feel good inside themselves? They don't feel loved. They don't feel cherished. They don't feel valued. So for me, I think that this is about perfect. Anybody want to make any adjustments to this particular statement? Or do we think that this one is good and we should go ahead and download it? What do you think?
Can we add safe?
I am safe, loved, cherished, and valued by others. Or, okay,
Oh,
let's,
maybe not. Sorry.
that's okay. I mean, it's a good suggestion because definitely we do want to feel safe. I am loved, cherished, and valued by others, God, and myself.
Yeah, I think that's good. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. So we've got love it, we've got yes. We do want to add safe in there. Not sure where to put it. Maybe at the end, and I feel safe. Or maybe that's too much. Should we add and I feel safe? Yes. There we go. How about I am loved, cherished, and valued by God, others, and myself, and I feel safe. All right, we're getting some good feedback here. Lots of hearts popping up. So let's go ahead and download this, and I'm going to pop that in the chat to make it easier to repeat. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I am loved, cherished, and valued by God, others, and myself, and I feel safe. I am loved, cherished, and valued by God, others, and myself, and I feel safe. I am loved, cherished, and valued by God, others, and myself, and I feel safe. Did the download take? Yes, it did. Thank you for your suggestion. I appreciate it. All right, second most optimal, beneficial, positive replacement belief. Column A, we are under divine. Column A, we are under God. Positive statement, section 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 6. God is forgiving. I want to expand that a little bit. God is unconditionally loving, accepting, and forgiving of us all. What do we think about this statement? God is unconditionally loving, accepting, and forgiving of us all. Do we like that statement, or would anybody like to suggest any adjustments to that? All right, got a heart here. Anybody else? We got a yes. Getting thumbs up. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and download this one, and I put the statement in the chat. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. God is unconditionally loving, accepting, and forgiving of us all. God is unconditionally loving, accepting, and forgiving of us all. God is unconditionally loving, accepting, and forgiving of us all. Did the download take? Yes, it did. All right, third most optimal, positive, beneficial belief for our ancestry. Column A, column B, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Positive statement, section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, section 5, number 1, 2, number 2. I am genuine in my friendships. I would like to expand that a little bit. I am genuine and I have integrity within all my relationships. What do we think about this statement? I am genuine and I have integrity within all my relationships. All right, we got heart react. Any other suggestions on how to expand this one? We've got beautiful and authentic. I am genuine, authentic, and I have integrity. All right, there we go. I am genuine, authentic, and I have integrity within all my relationships. Good at, good at. All right, so here's our statement. Let's go ahead and download it. And I invite you to affirm with me. I am genuine, authentic, and I have integrity within all my relationships. I am genuine, authentic, and I have integrity within all my relationships. I am genuine, authentic, and I have integrity within all my relationships. Did the download take? Yes, it did. All right, next, number 4, most optimal positive replacement belief for ourselves and our ancestry. Column A, column B, we've got something else under survival. Column A, we've got something else under victim. Positive statement, section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, section 5. Number 1, 2, number 2. I do not consent to punishment. I want to say I do not consent to give or receive punishment. Because I really feel like punishment is not quite the same as justice. And we often take the urge to punish way too far. And that has led to a lot of really serious inappropriateness in humanity. So what do we think about this statement? I do not consent to give or receive punishment. What do we think about that statement? Do we like it, or do we want to adjust that in some way? I feel like this one is harder. I feel like this one is harder because, again, like, especially now, as there is so much inappropriateness that is being revealed in this world, like, we want those people that are perpetrators to be punished, to be brought to justice. But like the urge to punish and the desire for justice, I feel like those are not quite the same thing. Justice involves repair and restitution and correcting the things that were wrong. Punishment is simply hurting someone else because they hurt you, or they hurt someone else, or they violated some social norm. That's the difference between judgment and punishment, in my opinion. And so we've got someone who says, I agree. And so, how about, instead of I do not consent to give or receive punishment, I instead I choose justice. How about that? So I do not consent to give or receive punishment. Instead, I choose justice. What do we think about that statement? Do we think that that's a better statement than just, I do not consent to give or receive punishment? Yeah, here we go. That's starting to resonate better. All right, we're getting some hearts. We're getting some I like that. All right, so let's go ahead and download this statement. And I invite you to affirm with me. I do not consent to give or receive punishment. Instead, I choose justice. I do not consent to give or receive punishment. Instead, I choose justice. I do not consent to give or receive punishment. I choose justice. Did the download take? Yes, it did. All right, number 5, most optimal positive replacement belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, column B, we've got something under control. Positive statement, section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, number 3. Each of us has the agency to act freely. I feel like that's good, but I feel like I want to adjust it. I feel like I want to say I respect the freedom and agency of all other beings. I like that statement better. I respect the freedom and agency of all other beings. Now we're getting some goosebumps, and Tori's got a lump in her throat. All right, so we're getting a yes on this one. So freedom, they're allowed to do whatever they want. Agency, that's their ability to make choices for their own selves. And I feel like that is really important in this world. So let's go ahead and download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I respect the freedom and agency of all other beings. I respect the freedom and agency of all other beings. I respect the freedom and agency of all other beings. Did the download take? Yes, it did. All right, number 6. This is the last one that our precious human family is asking for. Column A, column B, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Positive statement, section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Section 6, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I give that which I would like to receive. Ooh, the golden rule. And I want to adjust this a little bit. I give to others the same kindness, compassion, and consideration that I would like to receive. So what do we think about that statement? I give to others the same kindness, compassion, and consideration that I would like to receive. And Tori says she likes that. We're getting some hearts. All right. So this one's good. I like this a lot. All right. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I give to others the same kindness, compassion, and consideration that I would like to receive. I give to others the same kindness, compassion, and consideration that I would like to receive. I give to others the same kindness, compassion, and consideration that I would like to receive. Did the download take? Why, yes, it did. Woo! All right, that is beautiful. That is really beautiful. So let's download all of these new positive replacement beliefs to every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations, every family member that is willing to accept them of their own free will. We download these positive replacement beliefs right now. We furthermore defragment all remaining subconscious gaps for all of our precious affected human family, filling any remaining spaces left by these releases with only the energies of love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance through all space-time continuum in every dimension. Woohoo! I love it. All right, so I invite you to use these 6 positive replacement beliefs as affirmations for yourself out loud in the mirror 3 times a day for the next 3 days to help anchor and cement these energies in our own field and in the field of our precious human family. We're going to do a little quantum healing for our ancestors now. So we're going to go back in time to assist and comfort all of these ancestors. In every moment of trauma and pain where they are seeking help and relief, either silently or out loud, we send our consciousness back to those moments and we infuse them with love, comfort, and hope, making it easier for everyone to endure. We invite their consciousness to join us now in a place that is warm and safe, where they are in the most comfortable chair, wrapped in perfect, soft, fluffy blankets and pillows, rested and alert, as if awakening from the most refreshing sleep. We are sending them energy now that they are safe and all of their needs are met, surrounding them with their most favorite delicious foods, most comforting, nourishing beverages, and all of the people that they love who are loving them back in exactly the way that they needed and wanted. We run backwards all of these traumatic experiences, keeping only the necessary life lessons, erasing all holographic imprints and cellular memories of these traumas. Thank you, dear precious ancestors, for living through these experiences that we may be here today. We forgive ourselves. We forgive everyone and everything. Thank you, God, for these life lessons. We mark all of this as done and never to be repeated. Beautiful. To finish the honoring and healing of our precious human family, it is time to call in our ancestral blessings. Our lineage is not just a place of wounding, it is a place of strengths. Dear precious ancestors, are there any particular blessings that you would like to bring forward now to assist us at this time? Yes. How many? More than 10, more than 5, 5, 6, 7. We are getting 7 blessings coming in from our ancestors. First one, column A, column B, column C, row 6 somewhere else. Knowledge, unconditional love. We've got some unconditional love coming in from our ancestors. And I'm actually getting little tears from that. So I feel it like a wave. Ooh. All right, number 2, column A, column B, column C, row 3 somewhere else. Romance, release, alignment, contentment, momentum. Momentum is the second blessing that we have coming in. So they are amplifying and magnifying the energy of what we're doing today. Oh my God, can you feel that support coming in? Number 3, column A, column B, row 2 somewhere else. Mobility, flexibility, flexibility. Very important as we basically have to rebuild our society as it's crumbling around us. Yeah, it helps to be flexible for sure. Number 4, column A, column B, column C, row 3 somewhere else. Romance, release, alignment, alignment. That is helping us to align with precisely the people and opportunities that we need to prosper during these challenging times. Number 5, column A, column B, row 4 somewhere else, detoxification, trust, trust. And this feels like specifically trust in ourself and our own inner knowing, in our own ability to use our intuition to guide us through these times, those messages that we feel from within. The voice of our ancestors speaks from within, and we can trust ourselves. Number 6, column A, column B, column C, row 4 somewhere else. Openness, communication, communication. They are supporting our ability to communicate clearly with one another, both speaking and receiving information, because communication is a two-way street. And we need to be both willing to speak and willing to listen. This energy is supporting both sides in a beautiful infinity loop of communication. It's so pretty. Number 7, last one, column A, column B, row 7 somewhere else. Giving bliss inherent value, inherent value. This is helping us to know how precious and valuable each and every single one of us is on the inside, where it matters. Because it doesn't matter how much somebody else tells you you are valuable. If you don't feel that on the inside, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. This is helping us to know that we have value on the inside, and it is so important. It is so important. Oh my goodness. All right. So we furthermore call forth from our ancestors all of the love, peace, hope, strength, courage, kindness, patience, integrity, faith, and all benevolent attributes of mastery that have been cultivated throughout our family line. We call forth these blessings into our lives here and now for ourselves and for the entirety of our precious human family. All of the gifts that we need to endure, thrive, and create peace on earth in these evolutionary times for ourselves and for the entirety of our precious human family. Ancestors, we honor your experience. We thank you for your lives. We ask you to be with us now and assist us to manifest all of the best attributes of those who came before us. And so it is. I feel like I hear cheering. I feel like I'm in a stadium with people like all jumping up and down and being like, yeah, that's amazing. I love that part so much. Thank you so much to every single one of you who is choosing to join me in this. I couldn't do this without you. Woo. Oh my goodness. I am curious, what percentage of the population of the planet today had at least one release from our work together that we did today, us 36 that came together? More than 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh my God, we hit 100% of the planet for the very first time. The very first time we hit 100. Everybody on the planet released at least one. Oh, wow. What percentage of the planet had at least two releases from the work that we did together today? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, more than 95, 90. 90% of the planet had at least two releases. What about three or more? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, more than 55, 55, 56. 56% of the entire planet had three or more releases from this work that we did together today. That's what I call moving the needle. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling really emotional. Oh, wow. Oh gosh, what we're doing matters. What we're doing matters. We're moving the needle. We're helping to clean up this mess of inappropriateness. Well, we are coming together for a great and important purpose, and we are taking steps forward towards peace on earth. And that is so important. And I am so grateful for you guys because I could not just do this by myself. I can only do it together with you. So, out of curiosity, how many energies did the participants, this 36 people that participated in this event, what's the minimum number that we released? More than 10, 20, 30, 40, more than 35, 30, 31, 32. So y'all, if you were part of this event, you released a minimum of 32 energies from your family line. That is helping our individual families tremendously and ourselves. Like, think about it. Our children are not going to have to carry those burdens and play out those patterns. That is so amazing. That is a lot of people. That is everyone impacted by our collective healing work. So I am really, really grateful that you have chosen to spend this time with me and to participate in this healing work. The next one that I'm putting on the schedule is going to be Tuesday, March 24th at 7 p.m. And we're going to be working on the energies of panic, anxiety, worry, and fear. So please mark your calendar if you'd like to join me again. That's Tuesday, March 24th. And if you've been struggling with any of those issues, that one's going to be for you. So thank you especially to everyone who has been here live with me and who has stuck around for this whole Zoom. That your live support really helps me to know that I'm doing a good job, that these releases are relevant for you. That matters. That helps me to know that I'm not just pulling things out of thin air, that they actually have meaning and are real in your own lives. And the person that released the oldest trapped energy individually, that one was Jay Pearson at 924 generations back. So Jay Pearson was the oldest individual energy released. So he's going to get a free piece of organite, just like the, wand or the pendant, or I'll figure out something that's good for him. And he's going to get a little package in the mail from me as a thank you for releasing the oldest trapped energy in this event. So we're going to finish now by doing a short rebalancing intention. So we hereby disconnect our energy and return to the sanctity of our own sovereign selves, grounding our energy deeply into the earth. Please say the words sovereignty now. Thank you. We honor all who we have connected with today, transmuting any energy that does not belong to us into only love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance, and returning each person's energy back to where it belongs. We now honor ourselves and cleanse and rebalance each one of our chakras in rainbow flame. As each flame lights, it restores the proper speed, brightness, and direction to each chakra center in accordance with each soul's inner wisdom. Red flame, orange flame, yellow flame, green flame, blue flame, indigo flame, violet flame. We hereby send all inappropriate energies that exist within our beings into the black flame, into the null, into the void, into non-existence. We light the white flame of infinite, unconditional love of the Creator, and we bring it in down through our chakra, crown chakra, down through our entire chakra system, bringing all of our chakras into a vertical stacked alignment and grounding that energy deeply down into the earth, completing the circuit. We honor our center above. We honor our center below. Sorry. We honor our center below body presence. Please affirm, I am here. We honor our center above soul presence. Please affirm, I remember I am. We honor our core consciousness, infinite love and wisdom presence. Please affirm, I know I am. In our Akashic records, we hereby mark done all of these released ancestral energies, and they shall never be repeated on behalf of ourselves and our entire human family. We thank you, precious honored ancestors, for all of your experiences, and we choose now to release all patterns and karma that are no longer serving us. We are so very grateful for the healing that has taken place today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is a big one. This one is a big one. Thank you so much for being with me here this evening. If you feel like this was beneficial for you and you'd like to do an individual session, or if you would like to purchase some orgonite as used in this session, please visit my website at phoenixhealingcreations.com. If you found the process by which I determined these individual trapped emotions and beliefs interesting, that is a process called self-muscle testing. And that's one half of an important process called innate communication. This is the process that I've been using to heal myself and to help others. And I was diagnosed with a lot of things that are considered incurable, but I'm out here running all that backwards and proving all that wrong. But if you'd like to learn that process of innate communication, you can also find that at innatecommunication.com. So thank you so much for supporting these healing efforts to uplift and support our precious human family. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, may this work together that we have done today create beneficial shifts for each one of us individually, for our families that we get to interact with, and the entire precious human family, as well as our incredible planet, calling forth peace on earth to manifest in the hearts of all. I look forward to seeing you all again the next time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording now.